Making calls with the Lync client is pretty simple. So for instance, if I was going to call Patrick, I can just find him in my contact list here, right-click on his name, and choose Call. Then it'll give us the option to call his work number. And it's going to bring in our call control screen here. Hi Patrick, it's Jonathan. I was just going to be doing some training demonstrations. So once we've got Patrick on the line here, if you mouse over this icon, this will give you all of your call controls. So if you were calling an outside number, you could dial using these controls and navigate any kind of voice menus that they may have. You can also mute yourself or put the call on hold. Also, we can transfer the call. Now, if you use the transfer call function here, this is going to do a blind transfer. So it's just going to send the person over to whatever number you transfer to. I tend to prefer not to do that to individuals. I'll sometimes use it for phone queues though. So in this case, we're going to transfer Patrick over to the IT service desk. So we'll hit transfer call, choose another person or number, and we'll dial in the IT service desk, which is 2 and then the extension of 3000. Once I hit OK here, it's going to send Patrick over to the IT service desk, and he'll be put in queue over there. That's going to disconnect our call, and it sometimes takes a moment or two for it to do the transfer. It'll tell you that the call transfer is successful and close out of the window. I'll give Patrick a moment to hang up and become available again. And then another thing to bear in mind is if you close the call window, that will disconnect the call. So be careful not to close the actual chat window itself. All right, now that Patrick is available again, we're going to give him a call and practice a different way of transferring. Hello again, Patrick. I'm going to show how to do a warm transfer over to Kenneth. So in order to do a warm transfer, if you want to transfer to a different colleague, and if you want to give them an explanation as to what's going on with the situation before you do the transfer, you want to put the first caller on hold by choosing hold call, and then I can call Kenneth. Hi Kenneth, this is Jonathan. I was just doing a demonstration of the Lync warm transfer. I've got Patrick on the other line. I'm going to put him through to you. So what I can do here is if I choose the three dot more options, it'll give me an option to merge this call, and I can merge this into any other calls I have active at the time. In this case, I've just got the call with Kenneth. So I'll choose merge, and now we will all be put onto a conference call together here in just a moment. All right, Kenneth, Patrick, I've got you both on the line now, and so if I'm done and have explained the situation and made introductions, I can disconnect from the call, and that'll leave the two of them together on the conversation. Now, if I want to, I can even rejoin the call if you leave the call. So if you're in a conference call and you need to call someone else for some additional information, you can still go back and rejoin the original conference call as long as you haven't closed the chat window.